Hello and welcome to Where on Earth Am I with me, Bonbon I'm Bonbon You're very, very welcome. So, a little reminder that this show is transferring across to my second channel, Bonbon 2, for reasons that I very briefly explained at the start of the last show. So, if you do want to continue watching this show, then head on over to my second channel. The link is in the description. And just basically hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so that that lets you know when the show goes live, and we will be good to go. Speaking of good to go, I'm good to go right now. Let's do the world map and 5 minutes per location as always. Click play, click single player, and we are off. Timer is ticking. I remember to start it this time. Right. Ooh. Middle of nowhere. Let's go that way. I'm not very confident at all with even a really quick guess, but we do have some kind of... Look, I clicked the other way. Please don't do that to me. I'm going to have to try and read this on the angle. Nope, that's not happening either. So, right, so we've had a road sign that we can't read. Have we got a road sign on there that we can't read as well? Oh, crikey. This is Rittixenti. Yes, indeed. That's honestly doesn't help me at all. Now, do we have... We can't go up that way. Darn it. I'm thinking Europe, because that doesn't sound very South American to me. Oh, hello. We've got a sign that might help. A big blue sign that says Alavus. Are we back in Finland? Are we back in Finland? It's quite possible that the game has decided to dump us somewhere again. Well, it does look... I mean, is this Finland? Is this Sweden? Is this Denmark? Is there any chance of a big flag? Big flags are always very welcome with me. Red building, I always say that is Norway, but I don't think we're in Norway. Am I seeing anything here that really... There's going to be people who automatically go, this is clearly Denmark, because that is in Danish. And I'm going to go, I totally agree with you. Alavus. Alavus? Or just some of us? Okay, try that. I mean, Kruppernickels. We are not very far from Kruppernickels. I just made that word name up as well. Do you know, this is really not being very helpful to me. Alavus. Have we seen Alavus? Is this a part of the world that I should be going? We've been here before. There's a rail line up that way. How exciting. How have we got here? Mikko getting yep. Again, it feels notoriously Nordic. Let's go up here, see if we can't see an Alavus. How far north would this possibly even be? I know the further north you go, there's probably less going on. And I'm not seeing anything immediately. Could it be Sweden? I mean, it could be Sweden. I don't recognise the name at all. I don't recognise the name. I'm not seeing anything there that's going to help. If we go up that way, will there be a big sign with a... Nope. There'll be a big sign. Are we going back the way we came here? Instinct definitely says Finland. But I have nothing to back that up other than it looks Nordic. Toys and stuff. Well, if in doubt, take your pin and stick it somewhere nearish the capital. So how about, mind you, the last few times that we've had, always end up in this area, don't we? On the home of City Skylines. There we go. Boom. Well, that could have been a lot worse. 124 kilometres. And I wouldn't have ended up putting a pin down here. I can see all of us now, obviously. Now that we stopped looking for it, it's there. But yeah, that's as close as I was going to get, because my other options were to go near near Helsinki, which really meant risking if it was really far up north, or again this area where we seem to have been dumped a couple of times in the past. I might have been tempted to go there, which wouldn't have been quite so close. So it was a result. Quite pleased with that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes on the clock. Let's do a second round. And click start. Okay, feels very much like home. Definitely feels very much like home. We have Lacey Avenue. Cagney Street around the corner. Ditches Lane and Hooley. Okay. Let's go up this road here. And we've got a curling close. Okay. That's good to know. Very much feels like my hometown. It's not my hometown, but it does have that kind of vibe to it. And that's sort of buildings. And we have Toller's Lane. I think we go down the hill. It's quite hilly. So maybe we're in the north. Or in the south. We could even be in the east or the west. Currently heading down towards Junction. Got a double-decker bus. A red double-decker bus. Home counties maybe? Hertfordshire? Oh, I just saw a I think we're in the London. Coulston. Don't know exactly where Coulston is, but it's in the London area. Where is Coulston? Let's keep going. Coulston. What have we got here? That's not going to help. But yes. That's not going to help. This is a busy little Douvre. Let's go under here. And there was a big old roundabout sign there anyway. Let's go towards that. Right, so Central London, Croydon, Coulston. Hang on a second. We've got the A23 to Brighton and Red Hill, Coulston Town Centre, Sutton, So it's south. There's Sutton. And Wallington. Not sure where Wallington is, but Sutton is there. Coulston. Right, okay, Coulston. Right, we're in Coulston, or something like that. Let's go back to the beginning. Right, so what road were we on? I'm going to go the other way. Let's head south. Police there. D-door car. Toller's Lane. Leading on to Lacey Green if we go south. And if we go north, Toller's Lane does seem to go north quite some way. It is quite a long, windy Toller's Lane. That's Purley. Don't want to be leaving the Coulston area. Well, north was bringing us into... We're still heading north. So we're are we South Coulston, I think? This is still south, and then we need to bear east. Southeast Coulston. This is Old Coulston. Maybe we're in the Old Coulston area. Coulston Road. What's this? What is this? This is Marlpit Lane. This is a main road heading north. Marlpit Lane. Okay, let's have a quick scoop for Marlpit. Which looks like it should be a main route. Carl Shilton. I'm not going to see it. Hayes Lane, Buxton Lane, Stufferdy Lane, Church Lane, and stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm in south. I think I'm south of, there's your Coulston. And I think probably if we were heading north, let's go for, what is this there? This is Caterham. Are we in Old Coulston? It looked relatively new to me. How about we just go for... I said south. Let's go down here somewhere. Where's the little network of all the... Could we actually be in Caterham? Heading up towards the Coulston Road? That's a possibility. Coulston Road. I'm still not seeing the Marlpit though. We're going in there. Okay, are you ready? You steady? Go. 449 meters. Oh yes, baby. A random guess was pretty close. If I'd spent a few more seconds, I would have seen Toller's Lane. Oh, well, excellent. Fantastic. That's a good score. Very happy with that. Thank you very much. Let's have 5 minutes on the clock. And we'll play the next round. Round 3 of 5. And start the timer. Right. Right, we have a bus. And it says Forestfield Village Park. Forestfield. This is Adelaide Terrace. Ooh, could we be in Aussie? I don't think... Have we actually been dumped in Aussie before? I don't think we have. Where is the most likely direction to go? Get tickets to see Manchester United at the Optus Stadium. This is a big old construct, isn't it? And we have stadium event bus stop. Right, I think we are quite close to a stadium. Possibly in Adelaide. Possibly in Adelaide. I want some backup, because Adelaide House does not mean Adelaide. Oh, bump, bump. Consulate General of the Republic of Indonesia. So that is the Indonesian consulate. Good to know. I've managed to skip over here somehow. I've no idea how we got here. Bayswater. Let's head. I want to go north. I want to go north-ish. Hang on, what was that? Shall we find Adelaide actually on the map? I think we do that and see if there's a Bayswater area. Where is Adelaide? Adelaide. No, it's definitely not that side. It's got to be up this coast somewhere. You know when you know that something has to exist somewhere. Where the hell is Adelaide? Wollongong. Good. Melbourne. There it is. Thank you, Adelaide. Right. What was the area we were looking for? Forgotten. Don't remember seeing it. Seeing any of these names. Port Adelaide. Right. Shall we go back to the beginning a second? Right. Good. Where's the coast? The coast is going to be off to the west. So let's head west. If we reach water up this way, this is the way we were going. We want to keep going this way, because if this is Adelaide, there's a very good chance we will hit water at some point up this way. Some modern buildings there. And if we don't hit water and we end up in the desert, there's a big building there. Well, not building, it's a gate. Hang on. I'm really concerned now. I thought by now we would have hit. That seems to be some sort of river. What? First church of... Yeah, fine. Perth. Okay. Perth. Which is over that side. Still think we should be hitting the coast by now. But I'm happier that sticking a dovery down here is going to be a lot safer. This is going to be heading us north. I want to be going that way. Kings Park and Botanical Gardens. Kings Park, Leader Park, Woodman Park. It's not bringing it. Botanical Gardens. Surely. If I was a Botanical Gardens, where would I want to put it? I would want it to be not too far. Kings Park and Botanical Gardens. Let's go. You let us go this way. This becomes... You are here. Thank you. Got it. Welcome, Wonju. That don't help me much. Right. I'm pretty sure we're in Perth. I'm pretty sure we are... Could we... would we be... Where would Kings Park be? Again, though, I can't really spend too much more time looking for it. So let's do... This looks like there could be some green area going on. We seem to be going to a greenish kind of area. Up this way, I think, is probably more residential. We're not near the airport, so ignore my airport poke. Let's go. Oh, there's an airport here as well. Let's go up here. There you go. It's as good a guess as any for somebody who does not know the Perth area. And if it's not in Perth, this is going to be a very low score. That'll do. That will do indeed. Once again, would we have guessed we were that close to the city centre? Mind you, there were some big buildings. So actually, I should have scored better. There were big buildings. I've got King's Park and Botanical Gardens. Oh, crumbs. Anyway, yes. We should have scored. I mean, we only dropped 44 points, but we definitely could have done a bit better there. I say we. You're as much to blame as I am. Okay, let's go to round 4 of 5. Start the timer. Okay, this is... That looks very Chinese. And if it's Chinese, it's probably Taiwan. Because this is not Hong Kong. And if it's Taiwan, we're on a relatively small island. And if we're on a relatively small island, we're going to score well. Having said that, it's probably Filipino. And if it's Filipino, and I click on Taiwan, then we are going to score really, really badly. Oh, dear oh me. Can we get out onto a better area? Have we got anything on these things that might help us? Not immediately. Okay. These little poxy, tiny little, useless little poxy, stupid, useless little roads. I say poxy, tiny. Oh my God! Look. Okay. Right. I want to get out onto. Have you got a main thoroughfare that I could please exit onto? Because this is ridiculous. Is this the best thing you've got in terms of a main road? Because I am not digging it. This is better. This is better. Thank you. More like it. So, what have we got? We've got Auto House. Get. I would agree. I agree with all of that. I totally agree with all of that. And I have no opinion on that. It can't be Japan. No, it's because it's got English on it. There's no way there's going to be any English on Japanese signs around here. But it's very bleak and open. Okay, Max, welcome. Great, lovely. If you're not called Max, you're not welcome. Can we have something very useful? I'm really looking for something with a web address on it. Or something like that. Or a flag. Flag would be very helpful right now. Jap. Okay, right, we're in Japan. So, right, fine. And we've got a big sign up there, which is going to tell us Mizuho and Motosu. Okay, fine. They don't sound like huge towns to me. Motosu and Mizuho. Motosu, Mizu. This is almost pointless, me doing this. When I say almost pointless, I mean absolutely, totally, completely pointless. But let's do a little scan of the map. Just on the off chance that Motozu or Mizuho. Does anybody know where these towns are? Do they really exist? Or am I just getting Miyako? Ba-ba-ba-bum. And then you reach the top of the island. Mutsu. Sounds a little bit like it, doesn't it? So perhaps it's a little bit close to it. We might go for that. I am... Okay, do you know what? I'm going to keep flying up here. There's a sign going the opposite way. Maybe that will have something really useful on it instead. Pop that there. Let's get a little bit close. Central Gifu. Well, I should have seen that off the start. Unfortunately, I don't know where Gifu is either. And I don't remember seeing Gifu. Oh, it is. Well, Central Gifu is to the east. So I'm predicting we are somewhere around about there. Because that is to the west. .8 kilometers, 9 points dropped. This is proving to be quite a good round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go again. Play next round. Start the timer. I only need 53 points to get me 2,000. 20,000, I mean. Okay, that's a caravan. I'm not chasing the caravan backwards. We're not going to catch it. And we're crossing a railway. So if we do get lucky enough to work out where we are, we're on the bridge over the railway. This feels I was about to say Mexican, and it would work for Mexico so far. .mx. Well, we're going to get our 53 points. Let's pop a dot in the middle of Mexico. Right. Okay. This... What's my record? 23,700 or something like that. I think this might be an all-time high score coming here if I'm... Servicio... QuakeEstate.com. I no idea where... I mean, Quaker State doesn't even sound like it's the name of the state. It sounds like it's a nickname for the state. Although I'm thinking it might be closer towards North Mexico. Palo Verde. Reason being, it sounded very anglicized or English. And Quaker State, in a more Spanish area, I wouldn't have thought they would call it Quaker State, would they? Would they? Palo Verde. Okay. Well, Palo Verde even. Not worth me looking for Palo Verde because, honestly, it's a small town in a big country. We're heading north. If we get to the border of the United States, then I'm... Japan or something. And that doesn't really help me much either. Really needs a sign for a huge city. Tula Tepetilan. That is oh good what's the word I'm looking for? Aztec-y sounding. Which part is the Aztec-y part down in the south, isn't it? Not in the north. Aztec-y part. That's the technical term. Do not criticise. Right, okay. Well, I'm moving my tick a little bit further to the south. Not really sure that anything here is going to help me. There is a sign there which gives me directions to Nopala. Where'd you eat then if you haven't got a parlour? Sorry, these get worse, don't they? No Kumple even. What's this sign going to tell us? Mexico, Maravillas, and Tula. No idea what Maravillas is. Let's go the other way. For zippity reason. It just seems like a good direction to go. Because there is nothing down this way at all, and it's an absolutely stupid decision. Well done, you absolute moronic YouTuber. What have you gone and done? Well, it's a long straight road, so the Romans have been here. This is Italian Mexico. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, come on. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. This is going to be a sign that tells us absolutely no. After all of this. Right. Yep, that was definitely worth the effort, wasn't it? And the Coca-Cola. Thank you very much, Mr. Coca-Cola. Definitely not Scotland. No, we're into the last minute. So let's have a quick look for any names that we recognise down here. Quickly scanning as always. Very, very Aztec-y sounding names in this part of the world. Very Aztec-y sounding names in that part of the world. Whereas over here, less so. Have we got anything over here? Oh yeah, there's a few, to be honest with you. There are a few over this way as well. So, I'm going to say we're in South Mexico. That said, this feels quite arid. I mean, it is green, but it feels like a dry green. We've even got cacti. Which makes me think, I know it's dry in this area up here. Have we got any Aztec-y sounding towns up here? This is very Spanish sounding. Yeah, Jesus Maria, Los Azulotos, Palo Alto. What? No way. Is that not the sign we saw right at the beginning? Is that not the sign we saw right at the beginning? Oh my tickly bottom. Well, I'm based solely on, I think that's the name of the town we saw right at the... I've got to click on it. Oh my god, I'm sweating now. I'm shaking a little bit. Here we go. It could have been a lot worse. Okay, I'll accept that that wasn't as good a guess as I thought it was going to be. What have we got going on down here? La Jaja, Santa Maria America. Was there... I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think there was going to be anything in this part of the world. I mean, maybe the San Francisco Soyan Iquilpan. Don't think it might have been Tula that I... Anyway, yeah, I don't think that I was going to see anything here. Maybe if we got onto the 570, there might have been clues for Mexico City. But yeah, that's probably the best I was going to do. So anyway, yes, 4058 for that round. Pretty reasonable. Giving me 23,605. Which I would have to check. 23,679 is my record. 23,679. Oh, you are joking. 74 points dry. Well, it was still a good round. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, just blown out by that one. And the finish guess wasn't too bad, really. I'll take that. Let's check the game breakdown. So, yes, 124 kilometres. That wasn't the best. Really close. Close enough. Close enough. Yeah, 311. Ooch. Anyway, that is going to do for today. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the series, you should have already have hit that like button. And, of course, we'll be switching over to Bonbon 2 in the very near future. So make sure that you have liked and subscribed to that channel. And I'll be back again very, very soon with more Where on Earth Am I? Thanks for watching.